Hi, this is a tutorial about MaKeyMakey and how to control your MaKeyMakey by JavaScript. Here you see what we're trying to do. Here you see a video, and if I press space, oh, that was the other one. If I press space on my MaKeyMakey, it's here. It's a bit hard to get it, and I click here. Then you can see that the video will start, and if I press again, the video will actually stop. So this is what we're trying to achieve by the MaKeyMakey. Okay, let's try to go to the code and see how we can do this. First of all, we need some HTML for the video, and this HTML, I should say that I took it from W3 Schools, a sample that you find there, and I'll link to that in the description. You see that just for beginning somewhere, we have a video tag, and then we have a source that points to the video. If you have the video locally on your system, you'll just have to link to your MP4 file here. And then in the same way, we have a video tag and a source file that will actually link to the source that we're trying to listen to. And then at the bottom of our HTML, we link to our JavaScript. I have placed it in a folder called JS, and then the script for controlling the MaKeyMakey is named MaKeyMakey.js. And you see that file here. First of all, we need some constants that can mark a link to our video. So in this case, I just say that the constant called video should have the get the element by ID called my video. And then I have done the same thing with the audio. It's also a document get element by ID, and then it links to my audio, which you find in the HTML. In the audio case, you can see it here. It's audio, and then here we have the ID that we are linking to. So with this constant, you can actually control things. Then I have a code here. It's a function that will toggle the video playback. And you can say that we find an if-else sentence here. It's called if video is paused, then it should play. And otherwise, if the video is paused, then it should, of course, play. And then you have it either way around. If it is not playing, it will play, and the other way around. So what we need here is then a event listener that will go in and figure out what is pressed on your MaKeyMakey. So what is pressed on your MaKeyMakey is the next thing to look into. First of all, we want to have a little look on how the MaKeyMakey works. For instance, if I click on a W, you can see it here. The MaKeyMakey will think that this is a key press from a keyboard. So if I press a W, something will happen. The same goes for the space, and you can see here that the code is made in a way so that if I click on space, this is a little bit hard to do on the camera, but you can see here, I can start and stop the video. So in fact, this works more or less like a keyboard. Here you see a keyboard, and if I press the space, the video will start, and if I press it again, it will stop. So this is what we want our code to do. Okay, let's try the same thing with the W. Now you can see that the sound is fired off, and on the back of this thing you can see whenever you do something, the thing will light up then. So this means that our things actually work, we have connection between the W, and the W is actually one of these things on the back side of, you can see with very small letters up here, you see the letters, so you can combine things with a wire, and then you can put it on, and then your horse will scream, or whatever kind of sound you have. So that is actually how the MaKeyMakey works. And just to make things a little bit more fun, you could connect this wire with a wire like the one you see here. I'll just click it on. Okay, now you should be able to see the browser, and you see here we have a compass, and this compass, if we combine that with the W on the back side of our MaKeyMakey, then we can create a connection with this dramatic sword, and you can see that, yeah, it works. So you can actually fire off things with with two metal things that you combine. You just have to create this connection, and then you have a button. And on my console, you can also see that the event is sent up there. The event is an object, and the event.key, that's a W. So in this case, it's the W that works. And if we try to do the same thing with space, you can see when I click on space here, now I can stop it and pause it, then the video will start and stop, and everything is done by JavaScript. So by JavaScript you can create digital experiences in rooms where you kind of create very, very alternative interfaces for your guests in the room. And then that is the demonstration of the MaKeyMakey and JavaScript.